Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Jay Michelle, and welcome to Hoop Love, your basketball podcast for all things WNBA. It is so great to be back with you guys. I'm so glad you're here. I hope that you're having a great day and doing well, and you're ready to have some fun with me here on Hoop Love. For those watching on YouTube, you see I've got a little change of scenery. I'm not in the studio today. I'm in my office. Change of scenery is good. So let's get into today's show. Now, I'm going to tell y'all the Rookie of the Year debate is heating up, and that is what we're going to get into today. I'm going to break all that good stuff down in a bit, and the All-Star break is almost here, but the latest games this season have been more and more and more exciting to watch as the season progresses, and we'll talk about one in particular, game that was played between the two front-running Rookie of the Year candidates this season. It's going to be spicy, fun, and exciting, and I am ready to have some fun with you guys today. So let's get it started. But first, I've said this before, and I'll keep saying it, that it is no secret that the WNBA is missing an important person in the league this season, and that person is Brittney Griner. Sadly, she is still wrongfully detained in Russia. It's been about 4 or 5 months now. We're over almost to 140 days, sadly, 140 days and counting that she's been wrongfully detained. And this really breaks my heart. I've said it before. I'm going to keep saying it. And I'm so worried. Honestly, my concern is how she's feeling mentally and emotionally. She's in my thoughts and prayers every single day. And I really, really hope that the State Department and other government officials are working tirelessly on this case to bring her home ASAP, as soon as possible. So if you all would just join me in a brief moment of silence to honor Brittney Griner and say a prayer for her. All right. Thank you for joining me in that. BG, we love you. You are not forgotten. So many people are fighting and praying to get you home as soon as possible. And if you haven't already, Hoop Love fam, please visit wearebg.org to sign the petition. Let's partner together, be a part of the solution, and do what we can. wearebg.org to sign the petition. Visit that website and sign the petition today when you're done listening to this episode. Matter of fact, you're probably on your phone or whatever. Go do it right now. wearebg.org, wearebg.org to sign the petition. Do that while you keep listening. Okay. Thanks, fam. Appreciate you. So let's get things started off today with the league review segment. And we're going to talk about one game in particular. And that is the Washington Mystics versus the Atlanta Dream. Okay. We're going to talk about this game, and I'm excited because it's going to set us up to get into the Rookie of the Year debate. So let's get into it. The Washington Mystics versus the Atlanta Dream. Let me tell y'all, in the first quarter, the Mystics completely dominated. Okay. They completely dominated the Atlanta Dream. They had as much as like a 13-point lead, early in that first quarter in the opening minutes of the game. But Atlanta, I'm telling you, they came out swinging in the second quarter, and they were able to kind of somewhat quickly bring that lead down and bring the game back within single digits. But this game was pretty cool because it was the two rookies, Shakira Austin with the Mystics and Ryan Howard with the Dream. They, as I've said, are the two leading candidates for Rookie of the Year. And we'll get into that part in just a bit. But let's go back and get into this game. So Washington did such a great job finding the mismatch against Atlanta's defense, right? Shakira Austin, man, she was blocking shots. Natasha Cloud was knocking down outside jump shots from long range. She was 100% from three in that game. That's all we got to say right there. Just drop the mic and walk out the gym, okay? Ariel Atkins kept it going. She was taking players off the dribble, finishing at the bucket. Maisha Hines-Allen in the paint was giving great energy on both ends of the floor, and the Mystics were just simply flat out on fire, point blank, and the period. Now, Atlanta, on the other hand, they got some good minutes from Cheyenne Parker, as always. She plays so very well for the Dream. She blocks shots. Talk about a rim protector. Cheyenne Parker, boy, she is something. She was blocking shots. She was really holding things down in the paint on defense. And she is just someone, as a guard, I'm going to tell you, she would make me want to second guess going to the bucket because she just might block your mess. I'm just saying. But Ryan Howard got off to a slow start in this game for the Dream. But in the second quarter, hats off and kudos to her. She really adjusted and she was able to start to get her offense going. She was able to start scoring offensively. Now, Washington really made it difficult for her in the early going of this game, and that really continued through all four quarters because it was difficult for Ryan to get the shots that she wanted. Washington really did a great job playing super tight defense on her, making it very hard for her to just catch the ball in rhythm and score the way that she wants to score. And I must say this, I have to pause and say it, that I'm really proud of Tanisha Wright, who is the first-year head coach of the Atlanta Dream. She has really come in and turned this team around. I love the system that she's put in place because it really highlights the strengths and the talent that she has on her team. And they have a great collection of players. Everything is just really coming together. And I'm happy because I was like, man, she's coming into a wild situation, but she has really come in and really changed this culture, made them play like the professionals they are. And it's just a beautiful thing to watch. And though they've had a fairly strong start to the season, and they've played very well thus far in this current 2022 season, the Dream were just simply outmatched that night in this game against the Mystics. The Mystics were hitting shots from the outside, and good grief, when the Dream would step out to defend the three, then the post players of the Mystics would go to work and knock down shots down low. And so Atlanta just had a tough job, right? And they really had to decide the lesser of two evils, so to speak, right? When they step out to guard the outside three-point shooter, now the post players do what they got to do in their scoring. Then if you sag off for the shooters to, lock down the paint defensively, now you're leaving the ball open out there on the perimeter. So, man, Atlanta just really had a tough one in this game. Washington was just simply just too much for them. And the Mystics actually were up by 20, y'all, at the half. It was 52-32. And fast forwarding to the end of the game, the final score was 9.